Welcome back to Let's Play Our Own Total War Carthage campaign, episode the 76th. And when we left off, we'd managed to win a small, well, the game's making it out to be like a really big skirmish, but it was like a skirmishy skirmish against the Brutii. We managed to push them back out of Cirta once more. Did come at a heavy cost of the Sakabal's life, though. So now Akat leads the troops at Cirta, while reinforcements in the form of Mikapal Volubis make their way over, where we're going to reform, regroup, and start making a plan to take more land from the Brutii. But there are still at least 3 armies making their way to Cirta. But we are making our way to Dimmidi as well. We are about to capture it. That's going to be useful for us. And we're also dealing with rebels in Iberia, and Gaul is still battering our door down. But for now, we are going to go to the next turn. So for now, Himliko, let's get you in Oscar now before we end the turn. Let's also get the Harbel in Oscar as well. And then Charmanian, he's not going to make it in time probably. I don't know where the Gauls are going to go instantly. So I'm going to keep troops here and we'll see what happens. But for now, I've pretty much put everything I can into Oscar, so we're just going to have to wait on the Brutii to turn up, and we'll see what happens. But we are going to go to the next turn, and by the way, we're sailing to Masilla, if you didn't know. But we are going to go to the next turn, see what the enemy's up to. And yeah, we'll probably be attempting a siege on Dimmidi next turn. It depends. It's actually Dimmidi. I don't know why I call it Dimmidi. I think it just feels nicer with an N in it. But we are going to go to the next turn, and we're going to see what's going to go on. And then we do have a majority chance just to go right into this town, which might work out for us. But at the same time, with the presence of archers and shit, it might be even better if we just had siege towers and stuff. But we'll see what we can do. But let's just go to the next turn. Let the enemy make their moves. We are still pretty bad money-wise, but once the plague leaves Cordoba, we should be better because the quarantine should be lifted. But so let's just go to the next turn and see what happens. So right, we're being engaged by the Brutii again, once more at sea. This one I kind of didn't want to get engaged, but fine, try not to... Alright, he died. Well. And then, yeah, Chowdemenas, I knew you wouldn't escape this one this time around, so yeah, nice knowing you.
Withdraw! Withdraw! Wolves depleted! Sire. We're besieged!
Right, so Gaul has arrived at Oscar, so we need to deal with that. But also, Abdimilki Lixus wants to marry into the family. His betrothed Althea. Your guess is as good as mine as to whose dad that is, and whatever. Right, but yeah. Abdimilki Lixus, he's got 3 command and 1 management. He's also a bureaucrat, and he's a superior commander. Wait, why am I like going, oh, yeah, join the fucking family, of course. Everyone's welcome in my family, unless I hate you. Right. Spy got kicked out of Masilla, but it's okay. He can just wander right back in, so in you go. Julii do have troops stationed nearby, though, but it's nothing really too major, so we should be able to deal with them. So just keep sailing and get ready. Not going to drop our troops off this turn, no. Or could I? Actually, no, I won't. I'll give him one more turn. Let the Julii just wander around, because they'll probably wander off. And there is still plague, and yeah, money's still bad. Probably because Oscar's under siege now, and that's costing me money. But we are going to deal with him. He may claim to have a strong army, but it's mostly warband, so we might be able to live this time around. Reinforcing troops, by the way. Let's put you, like, right outside Oscar, or, you know, like, right... I wish I could rotate the campaign map sometimes, but... You two, I want you to stand right in his zone of control, because then we'll have access to you in this battle. Because we are going to sally forth, and we are going to deal with him now. I'm not just going to sit around and let Oscar get sieged. I mean, look, his army isn't the best in the world. It can be broken if we really try. Settlement was besieged. Well, yeah, we know about that one. We've just been talking about that, haven't we? End of turn report. Money still absolutely sucks because well, yeah, plague is just still ruining Cordoba. God, it's just not good enough, this, is it? It's basically crippled the economy. I mean, hopefully this thing's going to run its course very soon, because right now it's just absolutely shattered everything. I mean, as you can see, it's just issued the massive population debuff. Right, other things to do. City expansion. Well, I guess every cloud has a silver lining. Scalabis has expanded once more, so we can... Actually, Scalabis is getting quite big, isn't it? So yeah, we've got that good. Vetius Volubis, by the way, now has a Priest of Baal, and Briareus for Killer has a Tax Farmer. Cool. Well, Vetius is currently in Numantia. Okay, that's cool. And Briareus is still in Corduba. Luckily, he hasn't died yet. Construction was complete, by the way. Corduba now has a shipwright. Fat load of good that does so when we're not allowed to trade because of quarantine. Abdamilki Lixus got married into the family. Where have you rocked up, by the way, my lad? He's in Nova. Okie dokie. I would give you an army and stuff if I had the money. And Jubamunda, by the way, is now a superior spy for re-infiltrating this place. So what's that? Actually, if he's got a trait increase, does that increase our chances? No, it's still 40%. Okay, I'll still take 40. Rightio. Let's move on with this turn now. So we need to deal with Gaul, but I don't want to yet. I need to deal with Dimmidi, but I don't want... Well, actually, I do want to do that one. Himpsal Sabrath. Your name's Himpsal? Ah, that's kind of cool. Are you related to the other Sabrath I have in the family, by the way? Because if you are, that's cool. But you keep on moving. We are 2 turns away now from reaching the Egyptians, where we can have a chat with them, try and get some map information, just see if they'll be a nice, agreeable people. And the only reason why I'm sounding mildly salty about it is I've been playing Civilization 4 today with a friend. We've just been doing a little multiplayer game, and for some reason I'm doing quite well in the game, and yet everyone still hates me. All I did was wipe out France, and that was only because they were annoying me. But then fucking Ottomans just rock up out of nowhere and start bullying me. And I'm like more advanced for them, but yeah, that's Civilization for you. Anyway, Kalis Karma, prepare to siege.
Engage the enemy!
Engage Dimmidi and take the town if you can. If not, begin laying siege. We can take the town this turn. Good, right. Take the town then. Simple as that, really. We're going to go in for it. We'll take Dimmidi and, yeah. I have elephants. I have all the things I need to win, so just go for it. But there are actually quite a few things in this town that might make my elephants go berserk. Mainly those archers. Better take them out quickly then. So let's just go in, let's make the assault and win the battle. So it's quite an even one this time around, but I am outnumbered by about 700 men. Strength ratio is 5-4 in my ratio, however, because while this guy has gold experience and like lots of upgrades and stuff, let's face it, he is using weak troops. There are peasants, town watch, round shield cavalry, Numidian cavalry, chariots, and also remember, this is a city, and it's a big one at that. This is... Oh, by the way, the culture flipped. It's no longer Roman. Ha ha! Well done, Brutii. Yeah, you can't even take that your own tabs. So, but yeah, this is a city. Cavalry don't do well in a city, which means, yeah, my elephants aren't going to do brilliant here, but at the same time, these guys aren't going to do brilliant either. They're not going to be able to maneuver around enough. So let's just get in there and take out my tourneys and help myself to this town, basically. Well, I say help myself. I'm going to have to fight for it. Got to earn our keep. A glorious death is his for who his country falls, by the way, or whatever. Well, I hope Carthage isn't falling anytime soon. I mean, the city itself can fall because, well, it's fallen a few times now, but it's going to, like, rise nicely.
Many brave soldiers have seen the dawn. How many will see the sun sing in the west? How many of the enemy already pray for night? By tomorrow, our sword arms will ache from overuse.
Right. Hopefully our sword arms will ache from overuse, but a lot of us are using spears. So let's just jump into this one. So the gates are open. This is quite a mishmash of a city, isn't it? We've got all sorts of stuff going on. Temple of Mercury. Who the fuck is Mercury? Isn't that just a chemical that's designed to make your skin go funny and then you bleed to death? But whatever, we'll get rid of that at some point. Well, there's a nice little governor's palace there, looking lovely in Carthaginian and lovely in low res at the same time. And yeah, also Legion barracks is... God, that's a nasty word, that. I don't like that word. And also, well, buildings. Few Roman, few Carthaginian. Bit of a mixed bag, really. Right, but anyway, we do have relatively easy access into the city. This gate here will allow us just to basically match right on the plaza. But we can also take another gate. It looks like we can also take this gate in. provides slightly more indirect access to the plaza, but at the same time we basically have two very viable approaches. And I think it would be smart if we were to split our troops into two groups. So we're going to have our heavy hitting side, which is going to be the Sacred Band, which are going to hit the more direct route, where there's probably going to be more resistance. So these guys will be able to soak up the damage much better. So you guys just form up like this, and then I'm going to put you in a group for now, but obviously things will shift around as we take this city, because yeah, we are marching through gates, and this is something a lot of units on this game haven't quite mastered yet. The art of going through gates without ruining everything. Libyan mercenaries will provide them backup though, because yep, oh my god, I accidentally selected the whole army, didn't I? Right, no, I just want the Libyan mercenaries. So you guys will provide backup, and obviously some of you will have to basically be running up those towers by the way, and getting on the walls and taking out the archers. There are going to be archers lurking somewhere on the walls. Where they do end up lurking, I do not know. General and his cavalry as well, they'll defend the heavy hitters. These guys should be capable of taking out a lot of the enemy army without the help of my elephants. My elephants will take the indirect route, and well, hopefully the panic of having to deal with elephants. I mean, basically what I'm doing is I'm offering up two strong armies, so it should be able to force the enemy into a panic, and they'll split their troops like an idiot, or like unwisely. So I could turn this to my advantage if I'm being all strategic and correct and stuff. So, slingers, you're coming on this one as well for the same time. Well, actually, no, you guys do have your uses in urban combat. Might not have too many uses this battle around, but we'll see what we can do with you. Poeni infantry will be the main body here, of course. And since my Sacred Band, do you have a bonus against cavalry? Yes, you do. Cool. I don't know. Well, Poeni's probably, yeah. Everyone has a bonus fighting cavalry, by the way, but Libyan spearmen, you just provide a little extra backup here just because I want my elephants to be safe. Even though my elephants, I have a master anti-cavalry army here. Literally, nearly every unit in this battle is anti-cavalry. Libyans, do you anti-cavalry? Well, elephants and elephants and chariots were good, right? You guys are my anti-chariot unit then. Keep that in mind for you lot, right? Anyway, that's my armies planned out. So yeah, let's just get in there, take this city, and well, claim it for myself. Clearly the Brutii I don't want it, because they could have come and taken it back whenever they wanted, but obviously they haven't. But then again, the Brutii are pathetic, so yeah. Let's go. Right. Unit A. Begin making your way and take out those Greek cavalry who are defending the gate. You will be dealing with missile units. There are bowmen and... what are those guys? Oh, Samnite mercenaries. Well, those are just cheap discount triarii. You'll deal with them, because the enemy wants to put more of their units here to deal with my not very heavy hitters, but right... Send a unit of Poeni infantry in. And, well, let's send all the Poeni infantry in, basically. Right, Poeni infantry, begin making your way to these town militia and get ready to do stuff. Because I'm not going to send my slingers in, because they have their slingers up there. Rhodian slingers, to be precise. But actually, the enemy has a lot of missile units on the wall. We need to take these walls as quick as possible, so... let's begin moving more Sacred Band around. I want them basically to spread themselves out, and I want to get some units to the top. Ones that make it to the top will be useful to me. Keep marching your Sarissa phalanx formation. I'm probably talking about my bum here, but this probably gives them resistance to missiles, or at least historically it did, because you put all the spears up and then you got a higher chance that the arrows just going to crash into someone's pole rather than dealing with the enemy themselves. Spears, by the way, let's get you inside the city. You guys are going to be well, not experts, but you guys will be useful for just quickly jumping up and taking over the walls. Sacred Band will have to be doing the job on this flank, but these guys will be capable. I trust them. Because my first unit is now just making their way inside. So either take out this Greek cavalry or go up a wall. The choice is yours, my friend, but take out the cavalry preferably, because these guys will just fall after about 1 minute. Well, 30 seconds. 20, hopefully. Form your phalanx and take them out, lads. They're a cavalry unit. You have spears. Do the maths or the logic. Just make it quick for... come on, let's have their morale drop soon. Probably having the gold and chevrons is probably what's going to give these guys a little advantage over me. Their morale is going to be huge. My guys are already becoming shaken because they are concerned their flanks are exposed, even though these guys have guys protecting their flanks. Right, come on, guys. Other Sacred Band are making their way into the city. These guys are still remaining very, very defiant. Right, looks like these guys have spirit. And these guys have all died. Right, that's not brilliant. Right. Other Poenis, oh, these are slingers. Right, where all my Poenis are making their way in, but most of my Poenis have died from arrows. Right, that's not brilliant. We are taking quite a hit. Just getting those town militia and deal with them quickly, because right now, I'm not routing, but let's face it, we're getting a bit of a bottleneck here with these Greek cavalry. And actually, they've lost nearly half their unit, but they are killing a lot of Sacred Band, and that's worrying and annoying me now. Quite a lot. Come on, keep pushing, lads. Keep pushing. Maybe I should have brought an onager or something that can take down walls. Right, just keep pushing. Go on, go on. Keep at it. These guys are nearly down, right? You guys just keep your push up. I need to keep an eye on what's going on over here. These are town militia. I think I've written this army off a bit too well, haven't I? As in, oh, by the way, well done. Yes! It's okay. The chariots are going to blow up at least whenever they get near us, so the chariots are useless. Good. So they were a big concern unit. Right. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Libyan spears. Keep pushing. You're superior. You can do it. You're better than them. Because right now, actually, my Sacred Bands have still yet to rout, but the enemy is still throwing everything they have, and I think they've actually started to wipe out some units, so yeah. Not good. We're bottlenecked here, but at the same time, it's heavy casualties on both sides. Right, keep holding. At least these guys are not being hit by any, like, archers or stuff, so that's one small advantage for us. And also there's peasants. Oh, we can take those peasants out, right. Just keep pushing, lads. Right, this has gone wrong on this gate then, right. Elephants. Not bringing you in, but I want you to start making your way around the flank. We're gonna have to abandon this gate. Deal with the heavy hitting gate. Deal with the heavy hitters. Slingers, if anything comes in your range, knock them out. Simple as that, really. If anything comes in your range, knock them out. If not, I'm afraid to say this gate has been lost. Not good, but at the same time, we are winning this gate. We are pushing their morale over the edge now. Not too many of my Sacred Band have died, actually. We have lost a considerable number. We haven't lost enough for it all to go just wrong for us. These guys are trying to open fire on us, by the way. I'm not really sure how they're doing that, though. Because all I can see right now is they're actually just basically straight up shooting a wall. But, okay. Guessing I was somehow traveling down this tower like a zigzag. Went bing, bing, bing. Ricochet, ricochet, ricochet. Stabs one of my guys in the face to be really, really fucking annoying, right? Just push out the last of these Numidians, guys. You've nearly gotten down. Right. They're down. They're down. Come on. Rout! Come on. They're wavering. These guys definitely do have a morale issue. They have too much of it. But luckily, some of my guys are returning to the fray. Right. Well, one of my guys has returned to the fray. There is no point in sending you to this war because you're going to lose. Make your way to this corner. You guys are now considered reinforcements. Make your way over there and await further orders. That is all I have to say to you. So we still got to fight for this wall. What's defending the plaza, by the way? A lot of units. We've got peasants, we've got round shield cavalry, more Numidians, chariots. It's really a lot. And they're all very, very feisty, but we can still push. We can still push. It's not a lost cause just yet. We're going to get on the walls. We're going to capture the walls. We're going to capture some towers. We might be able to make a holdout position if we're lucky. Some of you guys who are taking the walls, why don't we travel up those towers now and start wiping out those peasants? Then someone else can wipe out those archers, and it'll create an opportunity for my elephants to make their way into the city. Now that would be good logical thinking, wouldn't it? Just take out these two last guys. Go on. Knock them out, and then we're free to reign over this part of the city. Luckily, it looks like everyone else over here, by the way, they're making a clean escape. My elephants are moving through the cover of this valley, so we're safe over there at least. Nothing's going to suddenly go really wrong for us on that angle. Right. I think we've taken out what we can over here. There are some town watch making their way in there. Right. Two of you go for the town watch. One of you go for the archers. The other one of you go for the peasants. Right. You each have an order. You can deal with town watch, by the way. I know these guys are like better than you want. Well, they're not better than you. I know these guys seem to have very, very strange morale values. These guys are braver than we would expect a rebel Kurd to be. And again, these guys are Romans, and I guess they just have some sort of built-in hatred of me for now. Since they probably heard that I kind of, well, I didn't wipe them at Numidia, but I still beat up quite a lot of their best units, so yeah. Obviously, the enemy's a little pissed at me right now. Right, guys, we can make our phalanx a little straighter, can't we? Come on. Straighten your phalanx up and get pushing. Because right now, their defeat is almost a certainty. So, there we go. mowing them down now. Everyone else, you know what to do. Get up those walls and get killing. Simple as that. Up the walls. Up the walls. Organise yourselves, lads. I know you can go up walls, by the way. Don't lie to me. I've seen phalanx units go on walls before in this game. Just get yourselves organised as fast as possible. You know what? Break phalanx and run. Because I want this to happen now, don't I? I don't want this to happen later. I want it to happen now. Because I can't just wait on these guys to eventually arrive. Because right now they are at the corner map. Right. Make your way into that gulch. I'll deal with you later. Hopefully my elephants are... No, my elephants are still fresh, by the way. Right. Some of these guys are beginning to make their way up the wall. We need to be up the wall now. Come on. Yes! Walls captured. Right. Push your way through those bowmen. They are once more. They are going to have that high morale, but we're going to have them cornered. Now, I want you unit, peasants. Now, they're gonna try and flank us. See that they don't get that opportunity. Yes, I'm gonna annoyingly enunciate everything. So go on up the walls and stop them. Break phalanx and run if you have to. But I want it to happen now. End of story. Because I can't just let my sacred band get beat up on every direction. Because right now, they're in a bad position. They're going to start losing soon, and their morale isn't exactly doing fantastic. They're taking casualties. They're flanked. We need more men on those walls, but we need those town watch to fuck off as well. Come on, town watch. You just leave me alone. Other unit, come on, up the walls and deal with them. You... Up the walls and deal with them. Simple as that, really. Up the walls and deal with them. That's all I'm asking. You've got one phalanx here. I'm going to ungroup them just for the purpose of neatness. These guys will stay and fight the town watch. Other guys, just get up there. I mean, yeah, some of them are starting to push through. Peasants are going to give them a hard time, though, because they are basically outnumbered. But we are pushing through the bowmen. We are making progress in the right direction. Some of my guys as well, they've turned around, they've turned and faced. We're fighting as a cohesive unit now. We can do this one. It's a tough one, I know. But if we take Dimmidi, we've got this, haven't we? I mean, look at that. Keep pushing those peasants down. Once we've got control of the city and those archers are down, I can bring the elephants in. The elephants should be able to just basically mince the centre of the battlefield. That's where we can move in. I mean, I can also bring my javelins in once we've got control of these towers. Once we have control of the towers, my javelins can come in. They should be able to make short work of those towers. Town watch, by the way, they're gone. Right, I want one phalanx to form a defensive phalanx here and keep away whatever the enemy has in store for us next. So it looks like those chariots are getting ready to move. So one unit, hold the street. Other units, get up the walls and help out. Simple as that. Because we've got control of this gatehouse now, so I can start bringing in my skirmishers. Skirmishers, get in here. You lot, reinforcements, link up with Sabrathra and get ready to move. Or Karma, sorry. Why did I call you Sabrathra? That was really nasty of me. You're coming into this battle soon, by the way. Don't get comfortable. We've got the peasants on the run now. They're going to fight to the death, though, which means, yeah, they are going to be a little bit more dangerous, but it's okay. Guys, you got Sam Knights on your tail. Get rid of the Sam Knights. Don't let them start taking control now. Got this enemy nearly wrapped up. It's costing me a lot of Sacred Band, I know, but I'm going to still make this one work out in our favour. I mean, we should be able to hold Dimmidi just fine as well. I mean, I know the enemy's probably going to throw whatever they have at us, but if we can hold Dimmidi for a little bit, then we'll still make money out of it. We'll still have a use for it. And this is more territory that I can use against the Brutii. Anyway, more Sacred Band are making their way up. They're getting ready to basically reinforce and cut off the Sam Knights. Get them cut off. Get them dealt with. Skirmishers, get in there. Those bowmen are not dead yet, but they are dying. Simple as that. Those Sam Knights, they're going to die. They're screwed. They'll lose to Sacred Band. Simple as that. So once more, casualties are very heavy on both sides. Over here, by the way, yep, those peasants are just about done. Keep pushing them out, because the enemy is not throwing something new at us just yet. Looks like we're going to hold position on that wall, at least. They're not going to move everything else against us. Leave them be, then. That's how I want to play it. Leave them be. It's less units for me to deal with right now. Obviously, I will have to deal with them soon, but... By the way, one of my guys is down to 9 units. That's not very good now. How are you down? Oh, but these guys broke and they're fighting to the death, actually, that's why. Okay, well, they broke after a very long time, so it's not like they sucked. Also get an experience point just as they die. Like a posthumous promotion there. Right, come on. You guys push, you guys push. We're down to 3 units now, and I can't move these guys away. I don't want to risk these guys just suddenly rocking up, because here comes the next wave, basically. They're sending some round shield cavalry to attack me. Luckily, I have my phalanx getting the street wrapped up. I'm going to try and sneak through, I know, but right. Where are my skirmishers at, Where are my skirmishers at? Skirmishers, get ready to hold this position. Simple as that, and no skirmishing, by the way. And luckily, my reinforcements are here. Right. Libyan spears, get your ass in this city. Because here comes the next wave. It's round shield cavalry. And usually, while we expect these guys to just instantly rout and run away from everything I throw at them, this time around, the rules are being broken. So, Sacred Band, turn and engage, because for some reason, something's gone wrong. Ah, no, the rebels got the gatehouse back, didn't they? Right. Guys, get up there. Get that gatehouse back. It's not their gatehouse. Leave us peasants alone. Get the gatehouse back. Simple as that. Because, oh my god, the round shield cavalry actually won an engagement for once. They're cheating, they're hacking. I don't care if I'm lying. I'm just going to say they're cheating and hacking because fuck round shield cavalry. When you're not in, when you're in someone else's faction, you actually do a good job. But when you're in my faction, you have to piss it up the wall, don't you? I started to feel like this siege was a fool's errand. I was foolish and I was cocky. Didn't expect these units to have such high morale. I've underestimated them quite badly. That's an entire army down the plug. We can't win this battle. All units withdraw. If you're not in the town, I want you to withdraw now. Simple as that. Get out of here before we're killed. We'll be back another day. I hate to see a defeat happen, but maybe I should have withdrawn earlier as well, but I thought I could win. But now this is an unattainable situation. We must withdraw. We'll be back though. We'll be back. Dimmidi, you may think you've held out for now, but I'll bring another army one day. Just got to deal with some Brutii before you. Or we could just actually bypass Dimmidi and go all the way south to whatever that other town is. Obviously not with this army. You're going to need reinforcements now. Just a shame I have no cocking money. Oh well. We'll have to find a way to make more money. But for now, end of the day. A bad siege. Cocky mistake on my part. In no way I blame Karma for this. This tarnishes his career, I know, but I will take the fall for this one, not Karma. Karma made no mistakes. I ordered him to a bad thing. So yeah. See you later, Karma. You'll get a chance to win another day. Well, at least managed to get our elephants out of here and unharmed. Elephants are all that matter, really. Gotta keep the elephants fine. Is everyone out of this battle, by the way? Yep, just about everyone. Right. I admit defeat. Simple as that. I admit defeat. And you know what? There's no shame in admitting defeat sometimes. Well, okay, there is sometimes shame, but you know what? Why am I trying to say... Well, actually, no, I will hold my head high. I didn't throw these lot into the battle to their senseless deaths, didn't I? Gotta know when you've lost sometimes. Gotta know when you've lost. We'll be back another day. For now, these guys managed to hold their sovereignty. Still, it's not like we put in an awful performance. I still see many dead rebels. Next time there'll be even more dead rebels. In fact, all of them will be dead next time we're back. If we were playing as the dwarves in Warhammer World, this will be in the Great Book of Grudges.
And the enemy's victory is complete.
Oh yeah, put my troops down here, lad. You know what? Screw you, announcer. Usually if I'm defeated, I'm angry because usually my troops have let me down. But you know what? They didn't let me down today. They tried. They fought their hearts out on this battle. They really gave it the effort. They didn't do a single thing wrong. The fault lies with me today. My tactics were wrong. My engagements were wrong. I admit defeat. My men, I threw them into the wrong battle at the wrong time. Simple as that. But do not blame Careless Karma. His men really tried. I mean, look at some of these. One of them brought in 218 kills, 175, 100. Look, nearly all the Sacred Band brought in at least 100 kills. Only one of them didn't bring in that many because they didn't see much action. So, who are you to say my men have performed miserably if I am taking that many kills still? We took out a lot of enemies today. We've cut them down a little bit. We've started to cut down what is a big monolithic enemy. Next time we'll be smarter and we'll win. We'll bring artillery as well. And yes, in war we must always leave for strokes of fortune and accidents that cannot be foreseen. Yeah.
Run for your lives! The siege is broken.
By the way, don't retreat the wrong way, Careless Karma. Don't make me have to blame you for something that's gone wrong. We should have retreated towards Tingi, not towards Serta. Because there's a Brutii army over here and they're going to chase us down.
Out of moves, great lord.
Right, Careless Karma, make your way to Tingi to be reinforced. Spy. While we have managed to make a start on Dimmidi's garrison, I suspect they will retrain it as soon as they can, except they have no income. Make your way south and gather me some more intelligence. Find out how strong the Brutii are far south. If we can rebuild in an adequate amount of time, actually, you know what? Careless Karma, hold position there. Actually,
move out.
We know about the Brutii. Ah, the Brutii are around. Captain Lentulus leads a big, weak army. Well, and if I was at full strength, I would take them on, but it looks like he's on his way to attack Dimmidi. If my army of Sacred Band couldn't win it, these guys fucking aren't. That's good, fine. Let the Brutii waste an army on Dimmidi. It'll keep me happy.
Forward.
Retreat into the mountains, Karma. We'll make our way home from there. Timons and Ibera continue to move south.
Moving out of moves, sire.
So yeah, that is where we actually are going to call it an episode as well, folks. So next time we are going to do the sallying forth of Oscar, and we're going to deal with that. But yeah, I think that's a good place to call it an episode. So while the game claims crushing defeat has happened for us, well, yeah, it was a bit of a crushing defeat. I did lose a lot of Sacred Band there, and those guys take a long time to train. But you know what? I still hold my head high. My troops did put in a good performance. We were just you know, the enemy won fair and square. There was no dirty tricks. There was no deception, in a way. But you know what? It's a defeat I'm not mad at for once. It's a defeat where I'll just say, well, you know what? We can't win them all. We just can't win them all. But we are going to try and win them all against the Brutii. I have my sights set on Thapsus still, and other towns. But that's for the next episode. So I hope you've had a lovely time today, folks. And I'll see you all on the next one for the defense of Oscar. See you later, folks.